Hey, it's Gary Kayye, and as you know, I'm here at the GovComm show here in Washington, D.C., the first GovComm show, and look who I ran into. Of all people, Mr. GovComm himself, actually VP of Expositions for Senior Vice President for Expositions for InfoComm, Jason McGraw. Everybody knows Jason from the famous InfoComm shows. Hey, Jason.
Hey, Gary. How's it going?
Good. Hey, I'm super impressed at your first event here. Have any ideas on numbers? You willing to disclose any information? I knew you were hoping for somewhere around 1,500 to 2,000. Where are we?
Yeah, we're definitely looking closer to the 2,000 number. We'll know by the end of today. We had over 1,800 yesterday, so right on target with what we were shooting for a first-time event.
And I believe there's about 100 booths here this year, and I think that's what you were shooting for. Are you happy with the quality of exhibitors? I mean, it seems like who's who of people that are doing government business are here. And I also saw a couple of manufacturers that are service providers, I should say, that I haven't even seen at InfoComm. One of my favorites is the sign language company that does it over video conferencing and through Skype and stuff. We're going to see more of those companies integrated in InfoComm, or what are we to expect next year? Are we going to see another GovComm, or what do you think?
Yeah, we've had a great mix of companies here, and that's really what we focused on for the first-time event, was trying to get a great cross-representation of all the different components that go into audiovisual systems, here at the show. So we have display companies, audio companies, control companies, the furniture, racks, screens, a great kind of mini subset of InfoComm, if you will. But this is really intended for the federal government, state, local government here in the D.C. metro area. We weren't trying to, replicate InfoComm. We were trying to make a focused event here at GovComm. I think we've succeeded with that model. Yes, there are some interesting products here that maybe haven't been seen at InfoComm, but primarily because those companies have focused on the federal market. So we may see some crossover back to InfoComm, but that's the focus here is really on the government space. So I think companies that came in here, for example, you mentioned some integrators that are InfoComm member companies chose to exhibit here because they do a lot of business with the government. So it was a great local event for them.
Yeah, and next year, I know you don't have dates or anything, but I believe you're intending on doing this show next year again here in Washington?
Oh, absolutely. We will be announcing the dates very shortly. Same time frame in the fall, back here at the Walter E. Washington Convention Center in D.C. I think we've had a very successful launch this year. We're looking forward to making this a regular annual event.
No chance we can move InfoComm here itself, because this is an amazing, it's been since 1992, since the last time I was here, which was when InfoComm was here last. I remember setting up the shootout in the hall downstairs here and being overwhelmed with how we're going to fit it all in here, but they've expanded this convention center. Any chance we can get InfoComm here?
Well, it's ironic. Over the years, they've kept talking to us about, hey, come back to D.C. The fact of the matter is, frankly, we can't fit in this new building here in D.C. because the show InfoComm has grown much larger. So we're looking to return to Las Vegas next June once again, and then back to Orlando in 2013.
Well, quite honestly, I love that rotation. I think most people actually love that rotation. I'm biased for this area simply because I can drive to the show, but no, I think this is good to have this show here for obvious reasons. I mean, all the government hubs are here, and I congratulate you on an awesome show, and look forward to your next big event, which is in Europe, in Amsterdam, and starting January 31st. Are you going to be out there yourself, or are you going to have to help from afar?
It's a pleasure to go to the RAI every year for ISE, and we're going to have another fantastic show, even larger in 2012 than last year. It's been great to see that show grow and prosper over the last few years, and it really represents the strength of our industry globally. So it's a great bookend, if you will, to having InfoComm in the States and ISE in Europe, and it really speaks well of how great our industry is doing in this economy.
Yeah, phenomenal, actually. I'm very impressed. I think the way you guys, InfoComm, has handled sort of trudging us through the recession and getting creative with adding digital signage to last year's show, I think was an awesome idea, and then focusing on the integration of the network products in the last couple of years at InfoComm, and now this GovComm show. I think you guys have like a trifecta of great new stuff going on, and I'm looking forward to ISE because I love Amsterdam, and I know a lot of people have a lot of fun there. But congratulations on this show, Jason. I look forward to seeing you in a couple of months.
Great. Thanks a lot, Gary. Take care.